give me a horn. I keep forgetting to get a horn. Maybe one of these days I'll get a horn. Maybe. We'll see. What's that? You singing?
You already know what he's singing.
Right.
I was grooving. That intro music like.
Say it again.
Right. About to freestyle it. Go ahead and do it. Freestyle.
Can't do it.
No.
It was grooving though. Groovy shit. I was enjoying it.
Yeah. I like lo-fi music.
No, I'm not the one. Say it again. Say it again.
Right.
Only promised.
You know what's on it?
I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing
people
about
are
it?
wet as shit because you know.
Right. But I didn't even know that she had like a list until somebody pointed out, and I listened to it again. I was like, yeah, it's cute though.
She ain't want that shit to come out.
Did you have a crush on her, David? I know you did.
No, not her.
Oh.
Said nah.
Nah.
Which one?
I don't know. Not
Ashanti. He said Ashanti over everything. You know
Okay, that's what he
look at her. Look at her though.
You know this.
Couldn't wait to see my.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at her. Right. Look at her. Now call me out.
And who else? Christine. What is it? Christina. I'm about to say Aguilera. No, Christina Milian.
Yeah, she was.
Christina Milian.
Mm-hmm. You know this man, because he went to school for graphic design, right? And one of his projects in his class, he had to make a poster. What'd you say?
Talk about it unless you're ready to talk about it now.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Made a poster, and him and
it was sweet.
Christina Milian. It looked like a whole 90s.
Wasn't it?
It was sweet as hell. It was. I can't front. It was sweet as hell. However, the placement that how you had it, like he's real good with Photoshop. He is. But it looks like they were actually taking a couple pictures. And it was fly. We gonna
find that it was cold.
It was nice. It was out cold. I probably threw it.
You was in there with 3LW?
No, I was in there with Christina Milian.
Oh, Christina Milian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They look like they was all hugged up and stuff. I was like, look at you. It's fine. But let me come in here with a Genuine poster.
Let me tell you about Genuine, how she almost fell off the damn stands.
Come on.
Genuine. We went to the little play. Genuine come through the curtains like, come on, man. She over the banister like, I'm like,
you had to grab her by the shirt like, whoa,
that's what we call her.
You about to fall.
Look, I was enjoying the show, okay? That's what I was doing. I was enjoying the show.
She got into it a little too much, huh?
The show that you provided for me to see.
Over the balcony.
She about to be like Jeff Hardy, huh?
Man, Swan time. ECW.
Swan time.
Right.
Just floating over there, Joe, but she's about to go. Right.
Diving right now, right.
Swan diving right off that boy.
What's good, Sage D?
Everybody?
Yo, D. What's up, Sage? What's up? We in here talking.
Got another episode of Say That Again podcast. Welcome in, everybody. This is episode 5. We in episode 5, y'all.
D, the 5th. Hey.
Fifth episode. In the cards. The House of 5.
D to 5. This is occasion.
Oh, look.
All right, speech.
Right.
This is occasion. Speech. What y'all toasting with?
What y'all toasting with?
What y'all toasting
Balls.
with? Balls.
Let me tell y'all about balls real quick. This is a sponsored
Absolutely.
podcast. Our first sponsored podcast by Balls. Hold on me. Oh, did you hear that pop?
Oh, did you hear that?
With the we gonna hold a right in there.
Not the.
You hear that? Hold on, ASMR.
He said,
Yeah.
how many balls we drink today? Well, this is my first ball today.
She at least got to have 2 of them.
David, shut up.
Yeah, this got to.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
Whoa.
Right.
AC. That's funny.
But yes, this podcast, I'm sorry, is sponsored by Balls, our first one. Balls Guarana is a highly caffeinated premium soda infused with guarana berry for great taste and a caffeinated kick. But it's not a bad kick, it's a good kick. Okay. Available in 7 incredible flavors and offered in both 10 ounce and the iconic bumpy glass. That's funny. Bumpy glass bottle and the classic 16 ounce can. Also, Balls has a new variety pack and it includes the original soda, which we have now.
Which is in a blue Balls bottle.
Mm-hmm. We have orange, ginger, cherry cola, cherry, and root beer. I've tried them all except for root beer. I don't like root beer because I don't think that's going to be good. But anywho, please use our code SPAWN22. We'll have that in the chat for you. Free shipping code. Use that code again. SPAWN SPON22 exclusively at balls.com so you can get your own case of balls. Also, you can also find balls at Amazon and Walmart. Balls.
So Pinky and D5.
Mm-hmm.
Is it so? D, is this your first time trying the drink?
No, we actually, when we found out about the Balls, we was able to find them at a local electronics store. Miss Pinky and British Tanica, what I like to call it. They found different flavors, right? So we do have them here in Michigan. We found them in the city of Troy, which is about like 14-mile John R. But they had, I think we had the orange ginger ale.
Yep. Orange
ginger ale.
Yeah, ginger ale was fire too.
It's really good.
Ginger ale.
It's really good.
When your stomach messed up, get that ginger ale. Let it settle.
Orange cherry soda. Now the cherry soda reminds me of a little bit, not if Dr. Pepper and a Coke cherry had a fusion baby. That makes sense. It's really good though. It's really, really good. Get that one. I suggest the cherry soda, and the orange.
Okay.
Balls. So make sure y'all use that free shipping code SPAWN22 SPON22 at their website, which is www.balls.com. And also you can find Balls at Amazon and Walmart. And thank you again, Balls, for supporting.
Thanks, Balls. Appreciate you. Get them balls.
Appreciate it.
All of them.
Get them balls.
All right, y'all. So, it's icebreaker time. Icebreaker. We'll go around the round table. And the first question of the day: which is your favorite Marvel character? It can be of all time. It can be us right now.
Or in the MCU.
In the MCU, yep.
So in the MCU, okay.
Sheesh.
In the MCU. I would say, for me, Black Panther. For obvious reasons.
I mean, people might not know. What are the obvious reasons? Just to elaborate.
Black. I love everything black. I really, really liked the movie, and I became an instant fan off of that. I never read the Black Panther comics. I know they existed. You know, I just never like, hey, let me get this comic and read it. So I knew he was, you know, a character in the MCU, or, you know, for Marvel for that matter. But once I watched the movie, and I could definitely relate to a lot of the things, both Black Panther and Killmonger, I'm like, Black Panther all the way. So I got my Suri. And I got sister and brother. So that's him.
Oh, don't tear it up in.
Don't tear it up now.
Little play come up. I gotta glue her in there, which is funny because they're brother and sister, and I got Sooty and Green got me T'Challa.
Nice.
The brother sister. So I thought that was cute. It's so memorable. It's so memorable. But yeah, I just love the how the movie played out. Just showed just beautiful Black excellence and like I said, like the story, and I can relate to both Killmonger and what Black Panther was trying to say, and Mama was trying to say, like it. Yeah, so instant fan. Wakanda forever. Period. Pooh. But yeah. So what's your favorite? What's your favorite, Zed?
Me? All right. So in the MCU, because my actual favorite Marvel character hasn't had an MCU movie. It's the Punisher. That's my Frank Castle. That's my favorite Marvel character. He don't have any special abilities. He ain't get bit by no spider. He just going around. He just going around delivering vengeance on those that deserve it. And I'm a big fan of people receiving karma that deserve it. So Punisher is my vibe.
Did you watch the Netflix joint though?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched those. Oh, yes.
He said, "Oh yes."
Yeah, with the Daredevil, and then with the I seen that. I also seen the movies too, but
Yeah, them don't.
That's not MCU.
I mean, do it count? Like the
Nah. Which one? The
it's
Netflix
kind of like
joint?
its own thing.
Okay.
Oh, she's talking about the old movies.
The old Punishers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah.
He threw the pot of grits on that man's face, like that stuff.
Yeah,
John Travolta was the bad guy.
Yeah. Memories.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a movie, wasn't MCU though.
Yeah.
No, right.
My favorite MCU hero is Captain America.
Okay.
I love Captain America, like ever since Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
No,
And then from that kind of started it, and then I started getting into the comics, getting into all the things with him, Bucky Barnes. I kind of like Winter Soldiers, kind of up there too for me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of immersed in that. I just love I don't know. I think like a lot of those characters that even though he does have the super soldier serum and all that, like he's still just a dude with a shield.
Regular dude.
Yeah, like that type of stuff kind of appeals to me.
Yeah.
He got a shield, he be slinging it, bopping people in the face.
He do be bopping people in the face with that shield. I be feeling so fat. Ching, ching.
Yeah, I like Captain America, and then like I do like my military movies and different things like that. I grew up in a military household, a military family. I was in the military, so I was like I just kind of was drawn to that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's my short answer. But yeah.
Okay.
A favorite MCU.
I'm interested in this.
Right.
I don't. As far as like an MCU character,
Like the character, yeah.
I really don't have one.
You gotta pick one, man. I know we
or how you enjoy. Who
gotta
do it have
pick
to be
one.
the MC, do it have to be, I know you kind of went outside the MCU because we didn't have Punisher. Hasn't had.
Yeah, that's why I had to give two. I was like,
okay, let me get to
yeah.
Well, let me give you the first person.
All right.
I mess with Apocalypse.
Interesting.
Man, when that man said, I am to mutants as what mutants are to men, I said, who you talking to? That X-Men 97, 96 that series, like he was just like unstoppable. And then the fact that when he became what happened when he merged with Professor X, and that's the real end game for me.
Yeah, see, I was about to say, yeah.
When they put an onslaught, I can rest. I don't need to see nothing else. But Apocalypse was so I like villains though, like because I didn't know that. You know what? I'll say Thanos in the MCU.
Okay.
Is it because so is it with villains? Is it like so the thing is with these villains, they either get hurt and they go off the deep end, or they it's like with Magneto. It's like I kind of see what you mean, but you going about it the wrong way, or you getting a little extreme. Is that what it is?
It's just like they have more of a mystique about them.
Okay.
You more involved to find out why they're doing this. You know why a good guy's doing something. But if you can back your villain, a good story is made by a good villain. If you don't have a good antagonist, then your protagonist doesn't have anything to fight for, right?
Exactly.
That's true.
Especially if you can't take that antagonist serious. Like Thanos was a problem.
He was a huge
like he was. I mean, of course, in the movie, as we're gonna get into, like you seen that he knew what he had a mission, he knew what he wanted to accomplish, right?
Facts.
He didn't go about. He only did stuff that he felt he had to do. It wasn't just mindless destroying villages, this, that, and the other.
No wasted motion.
Right. So, but then when the Infinity Saga happened, or the Endgame stuff happened, the younger version of Thanos was a totally different version than we seen in 2016.
Yeah.
True.
Or not 2016.
I know what you meant.
Before we seen the Endgame. So the younger Thanos was like, I'm more of a mercenary. Hey, I'm taking you out or whatever.
Yeah.
And when he realized, like, he said, "Y'all failed." And he said, "Y'all lost." What did he say when he was sitting on that rock and Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America walked up on him?
Yeah.
He said, "Where does your failure live?" Right back to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog.
Right back to me.
Yeah.
Perfect
right back to me.
villain. So I would have to say Thanos just in there.
You know one thing that made Thanos a G
was that
when he finally got defeated. You know how usually bad guys when they get defeated they blow up or something. What Thanos did? That man just sat there.
He was like.
And then he just like dusted away. I was like, damn, that boy took that like a G.
Because he knew it was a rap. He knew it was like, well.
I don't know why. Like I expected him to fight back, but it was no need.
He was like, and when he snapped, he was like, well, damn.
Right. Like, I ain't got the stuff.
Right.
Tony looking at me. Like,
Thanos, he just sat down, was like, you got me.
Right. You got it.
Right. You got it. Right.
You got it.
I had a nice war, nice battle. It was a well laid out fight. It was beautiful. Gave you chills when you watched it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was a great ending to the saga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good one, Thanos.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that because we always think about like heroes, but a lot of people do. You know, like the villains, a lot of people like Killmonger, and he was the main antagonist of Black Panther.
Right. And a lot of people felt his message too.
They felt facts.
Yeah.
And that also amplifies your point, D, because he had a good message that made sense. So people kind of related to that. So you had a clash of almost philosophies a little bit. You know, that's a good point.
So yeah.
I was like, okay, all right, Killmonger, I see you. All right.
Yeah, I know you seen him.
Oh, that was her favorite for the wrong reasons, huh? You talking about his philosophy, what he thinking about?
Right.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
She thought you said physique. He's like, yeah.
D said, I'm about to end this now.
Right.
If y'all been following D on social media, hey, my boy D.
He puffing up. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you getting stiff. I don't know if y'all can see it all in the shoulders and stuff.
No, man, it's a t-shirt. Everybody wearing Bath. Be about the hustle. Appreciate it. Gang, gang. Yes.
Another sponsor of ours, Bath. Be about the hustle.
This the brand master right here.
Mm-hmm. Man, we trying to make it out here. We gonna make it out here.
Oh, we gonna.
I say ain't trying. You doing?
Yeah, we did me.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Right. It's gonna happen.
That was a good one, Pink. You got any more questions? I like that one.
You like that? Okay.
Oh, we got the favorite movie.
Huh?
Favorite
movie. Oh yeah, favorite movie. So next one, favorite movie. In the MCU.
In the MCU.
Yep, in the MCU.
I'm probably gonna have to go with that Spider-Man with Mysterio. Which one that was? Fought That was my bruh. When I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. Far From Home, that was the one with Mysterio. He was
Okay.
he was the
Yeah.
ultimate finesser, pretty much.
Yeah.
Man, he finessed the hell out of Parker, didn't he?
Far From Home.
Finessed
Far
him.
From Home was probably one of my favorites in the MCU that's come out so far. Like,
Mhm.
I like the story, the build up, like the conflict with him just wanting to be want to be a kid. Then everything with Mysterio at the end. He was his friend. Had a plot twist. Even though that people that knew about Mysterio, they knew that was coming, but
Yeah.
you go along for the ride, you kind of lose yourself in the story a little bit, and he kind of turned on him, and then he flipped the script on Peter Parker. It was very well written story. I mean, for me, I really enjoyed it. The action was good, and and it was like the fallout after everything. So yeah, it was pretty good for me. That was the one that stood out the most.
Okay.
For me as a favorite so far.
Okay. What about you, David? These five?
Yeah, like favorite.
Well, I guess it would have to be because it have to be two because it's basically a continuation. Infinity War and Endgame. Just because it took you followed these stories up until this point. This is what the finish line. This is what you want to see, and it didn't let me down. You know,
that was a culmination of everything.
Yeah. So that had to be the best series. And then, like I said, when you finally when Cap was standing there by himself, you know what I'm saying? He thinking it's over. He strapped the broken shield on, and then you hear Cap to your left. You just look like, oh, it's on. Like this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? You see everybody start coming through the portals and everything, and this is what you've been waiting on. So it's like that was even with the first one. You knew the first one wasn't going to end on anything happening. Anything happy or anything like that.
Right.
So it was like just that perfect. So that series or those part 1 and 2. I say it's one. Is
that's a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
What I must just to say on some just kind of on topic but off topic, two of the most beautiful movies, and I love the way Marvel has been able to capture culture. Is Black Panther and Shang-Chi.
I agree.
True.
Like that when they go into the culture, just the aesthetics, just the costume, just how they, you know what I'm saying, the mythologies and everything of the cultures, like they do an amazing job on them. So those are two very like the colors, you know what I'm saying, and everything. It's just like they do really well with those.
Even the small details.
Absolutely.
Details. Yeah.
I agree. Just for y'all.
Yeah. Because one thing I noticed too about like this is what did I start looking up on Stan? I think like on the beginning of phase 3, maybe. I started reading up on this is before he passed away. Whichever phase we was in before Stan Lee passed away. That's when I started reading up on him. And a lot of things that he did within Marvel, he wanted to make sure that everybody was included, meaning everybody, like everything, the first 5 hidden messages and everything like that. Like he wanted to include everybody, and for them to still carry on that legacy now from him, I do appreciate. Yeah,
I think there's a lot to do with like Kevin Feige is doing an amazing job with picking directors, just having a plan, and for them to be like the first to put something like this into play, but having just like this universe, interconnecting universe, and making it all make sense. You know what I mean? And then of course, choosing the directors, the writers. I think that all comes into play when it comes to creating these movies, and they do a heck of a job.
Yeah, they do. They do a real good job. So for me, if I was to pick a favorite movie, I would have to choose 2.
Black Panther.
Yep, Black Panther. And was it Endgame? Avengers Endgame?
The last one when they fought Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Endgame.
Yeah, that was my two favorite joints right there. Like, I think when we went to go see that movie, like everybody in the theater was hyped. Like everybody was hyped. Like the vibes in that theater was like everybody, like if it was a happy scene, everybody was happy. If it was a sad, we was sad. Like it was, yeah, it was a really good movie.
People was in there crying.
Yeah,
Right.
At the end. Yeah, I was like, no, not like this.
right.
That's good storytelling right there. When you get people to suspend disbelief and get immersed in the story like that, you're doing a good job. When you got them hooked, like we got them.
Yeah, we got them right by the dollars. So yeah, that was really good. I appreciate both of those movies. You know, for the art, the direction, of course, the acting was really good. Like, and that's one thing about these movies too. It's like you will forever be known as that character. Like, Iron Man will forever be Iron Man. Captain America would be,
That's how
Captain
powerful
America.
those movies are.
Yeah.
Like Chadwick, he Black Panther.
Forever. Yep.
So that's how well they just played the roles, though. You know what I mean?
Like
we see Terrence Howard got up out of there quick.
Yeah.
He messed that up.
I need some more paper, man. I just did hustle and flow, baby. I need.
And then Mickey said, "You can go, man."
Right. He can get up out of here. Don Cheadle was like,
yeah, Don Cheadle.
He said, "I'll do it."
Hey.
Right.
Yeah, and then if you go, I guess if you're going by the comic books, he would look more like Rhodey anyway.
Right.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
That's true.
Next time you gonna ride with me, man.
You gonna ride with me, man.
And let your man get blew up in the back of the truck.
Right. Boof. But I couldn't even see Terrence Howard still playing.
Nah.
Not now. I couldn't. I can't.
Imagine Avengers Assemble coming, man. I'm here, man.
Hey, man, on your six, man. On your six, man.
Return of
scream loud.
On your six, man.
Like what?
Thanos, Return of Stones, man.
Get your ass out of here. If you don't use the loudspeaker on that suit, go catch the goddamn bullhorn.
But you know what's funny? My very first comic book that I was given as a kid was a War Machine comic book.
Really?
That was my first comic book I ever got.
Do you still have it?
Yes, I do. It's right behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still have a little stack of comics from my childhood.
Okay.
I got comic cards, and I should have brought them up here from Ultra Fleer '97. In the book, in the plastic, still chilling.
Come on.
Yeah, they hanging around.
What's up? we want to revisit that.
We're gonna have to go ahead and tap into them.
We're gonna have to revisit this.
So with like all these movies that we talked about, like they were later on into this whole Marvel cinematic universe, right? So I mean, let's go back to the beginning, like phase 1 when this thing first kicked off.
Okay.
You know, Iron Man 2008. We talking here, right?
2008.
When I seen that movie, of course it was like, okay, Marvel, they doing another movie. This is before we knew anything was gonna even come from this.
Yeah.
Before end credits and after credits was even a thing. Before you could just, when the movie went off, you left.
Right. Right.
That was it.
You start seeing credits, you got up.
Yeah.
Seeing credits, it was time to go. Marvel has created this whole thing with all movies. If you get up before you leave, you're liable to miss something great.
Yes. Yes.
It's just smart.
And no, let me take that back. When did Iron Man come out? 2008. The Matrix. If you went to see The Matrix 2 and you stayed after the credits, you got to see the trailer to the next one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I was Matrixed out. I need all the info. But if that's few and far between, you had to, you know what I'm saying? People still want to stand after it, whatever. But no, Iron Man, when Tony, at the end of that, when Tony came through and he walked and the Incredible Hulk movie was before that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
The one with Edward Norton, which was I don't know why they got rid of Edward Norton. I'm
That's
jumping
what I
back
was
and forth.
wondering. I never.
That Hulk
found
movie was
out.
great.
Yeah.
That Hulk movie was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When he fought Abomination.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he fought Abomination. We thought we was on the road with the Hulk movie, but but
It's
at
like,
at the end, you see. No, wait. Give me the right. Let me look at the notes. So Iron Man came out first, then Incredible Hulk. Because at the end of Incredible Hulk, that's when Tony came in.
Yeah.
And we was like, wait a minute, what he doing here? And he said, we starting a little program, we'd be interested. So it was like, okay, something about to go down.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're right. This Iron Man was first, 2008.
Yep.
And then the Hulk came out, and that's when you started seeing them build the MCU.
From there.
Now, when you start going into what order you watch them in, that's when things kind of shuffle around.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the order they just came out in theaters, then you were right. Iron Man was first.
Right.
But technically, you probably should watch Captain America first. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah.
But that's
like
a whole nother discussion.
But right, then if that's the case, you should probably watch Captain Marvel.
You know what? That's true.
Before that.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had to wait till everything come out first and then rearrange it.
Well, I think that's because they had to, with the plan they were going with, they had to introduce characters so they wouldn't show up later on like, well, who is this? You know what I mean? So they had to give them an origin movie, and then it's like, all right, we're gonna give you the origin movie for this character. Now you put everything else in place. When it
All right, I got the full list.
Okay, bet.
All right, so we got Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Avengers 1, Iron Man 3, Thor Dark World, Winter Soldier, Guardians 1, 2, Avengers Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Black Widow, Homecoming, then Black Panther. You see how that? Because Black Widow,
right?
See,
yep.
She had had her own movie though.
Black Panther, that is true.
Yeah.
And then Doctor Strange, Ragnarok, Ant-Man, Infinity War, Endgame, Far From Home, Eternals, Shang-Chi, No Way Home, Multiverse, and then Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay.
That's your.
That's how.
And that's not counting TV shows.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this just real quick before we get into everything, from my mind, since we mentioned TV shows. Are the TV shows included in the?
Yes.
Okay.
Now
the canon. I want to say which ones. You want to go like WandaVision, Loki?
Yeah, Loki.
Winter Soldier
pieces, but
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
WandaVision, I didn't see
Moon Knight and Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, the
Miss
show.
Marvel.
That's right.
And then the Miss Marvel with the was the high school. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then She-Hulk is coming out.
So these are all canon.
Yeah, these are all still intertwined.
Yes.
When you said cinematic, they was like, all right.
TV shows, movies. Yeah.
You got to watch everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or be abreast of everything that's going on at this point.
Yeah. Woo. That's you this phase,
which is cool because everything don't need a movie. You know
no, it don't.
That's a good point as well.
Yeah. Like, no.
And it's another way to introduce, instead of getting all these origin movies, establish a character through a TV show.
Correct.
And now you can throw them in the movie, and they already established, hey, this is who this is. We ain't got to waste all this budget on here.
Because if anything, I would like to see a Loki movie, though. I would like to see a Loki movie. Now, Loki is one of my homeboys, too.
People love Loki.
Yeah, Loki is hilarious. Loki is hilarious to me. Like, low-key hilarious to me.
He another finesser.
Yeah, he's king of finesse.
He really is. I agree.
He plays his role.
He plays his roles good.
Could I watch him for a movie? I think he better with his own show.
Really?
His show.
Show, because I mean, with the thing with TV shows and movies, TV shows you can flesh out a character's background a little bit more. You got more time to do it. depending on episode. So like usually, and there's another thing going a little bit further, but all like the Marvel shows are like maybe 6 to 8 episodes, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
But later on, when Daredevil, since he's finally part of the MCU now, his show is gonna be 18 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So maybe they wanted to start off slower.
Okay.
You know, with these newer shows, I think She-Hulk is gonna even be like 9 episodes. I think her series is gonna be a little longer too.
Okay.
So maybe this is just giving them an opportunity since we show we can make some successful TV shows. Give us some more episodes. Let's flesh out these characters a little bit more. People still gonna tune in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
watch
we can go from
parties.
there. What 18 episodes gonna be about? Who knows?
Yeah.
But
and that's a good point because a lot of people would complain in some of the movies that they left things out. Or I wish they would have went this way or explained this more, but you can only do so much in a movie with 2 hour 30.
Yeah.
You know, if you really want to drag it out.
Yeah.
But with a TV show, you can get into the episodes and have filler and talk about origin stories and I have to feel like things got to get cut out. And so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And then that's why you have the director's cut because they have to cut stuff out for time constraints.
And then you have more seasons.
And you could do seasons.
Okay. Yeah.
So it just depends. Yeah. Like with Winter Soldier and with Falcon and Winter Soldier. I love the Captain America universe, but would they have done a movie with that? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah,
that was better as a TV show because at that moment those 2 characters weren't compelling enough for a movie.
Right.
For people to be busting the doors down to go see. Yeah.
And who was that you said it?
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but you see, he about to get his own movie now.
But see, because it was established with that TV show.
Right.
Right.
So just like you just didn't want to make a whole movie about him becoming
Captain America,
him trying to go with the trials and tribulations. I mean, it would have made a good movie, but I think with the show, it had the pacing of it. You can still, you know what I'm saying, watch it and see. And I like the message they had in there as well. I mean, people like a black Captain America, and they address that within the show. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They better. They better.
He's gonna do good. Also, Anthony Mackie from NOLA from the 504. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, he is from New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying? Representing. Just throwing that in there.
He is from New Orleans.
And also fun fact, he is opening up a part of New Orleans in what they call New Orleans East. He's opening up a movie studio out there that he's putting into like the black area where they gentrified parts of New Orleans and pushed all the black people to this part of town.
Yeah.
So he said, all right, I'm gonna just open up a little movie studio over there. And
Okay, Anthony Mackie.
Fun fact.
You might have to fly and get flued out. Go down there.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. I like it, and that's what I'm talking about. The Tyler Perry Studios juice is flowing.
Right.
There's a lot of untapped land out in that area of New Orleans. So he was like, that's me.
Yeah, that's all me. Let me grab this up. I don't blame him. Shoot. Okay.
But yeah, so we went through the chronological order and a little bit of phase 1. So I guess in phase 1, what was your favorite movie out of phase 1?
Ooh, I would say out of phase 1,
you had Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Avengers.
Because it's the pop off for me. Yeah, man.
That's still a crazy list.
It was the pop off. I would say the Avengers. I would.
What you got, D? What you think?
I would say the Avengers too.
Avengers?
Yeah. Because that solidified like, oh, it's about to go down.
Yeah, but I'm actually go ahead, Zay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, finish. Go out because I want to see where you go with this.
I almost want to say like the Incredible Hulk.
That's a sleeper.
That's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper for
That
real.
one was good, man. The Edward Norton Incredible Hulk was good. Yeah, it's between. That's a ooh. Again, I agree.
And it's
with
just
Pinky
phase
saying
one.
That's the Avengers was like the end game. Like you, not the end game, but it was like the. Okay, we've been again watching all this stuff come up, and you get the first Avengers movie, but then you look at the end of the Avengers, you seen who the big villain was though. Because I always remember when I seen Thanos, he looked over his shoulder with a smile. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then at the end of the Incredible Hulk, it's like not only was that a good movie, but that was the start. And you got excited about where they were going with it. You know what I mean? So, I might go out on a limb.
I mean, this your pick. You know, this for you.
Yeah. I might. I gotta watch it.
He said, "Watch it again."
I gotta watch it again.
It's funny going back and watching these. And you like, bruh, they was hiding stuff in plain sight. They're talking about. Remember they're talking about the Tesseract. Remember that?
Yeah, they were talking all that good stuff, man.
The Tesseract and all that. I'm like, that was a stone the whole time.
The whole time. Yes.
I'm like, come on.
I love those Easter eggs. I do.
As of August 8th at 8:46, I'm gonna say the Incredible Hulk.
Okay. Hey man, that's what you. I'm gonna go. I want to say Thor. I really like Thor.
I do like Thor too.
I really like Thor.
Yeah, I like Thor.
I want to say.
Thor. Yeah.
I want to say. You know, I can't be Captain America because that was more storytelling and action and everything.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So it was kind of slower. I don't know. I like Thor, but I'm probably gonna have to go Iron Man.
Okay.
I'm probably got to go Iron Man when he popped up and he was like, "This is the Jericho," and he put his arms up and then the explosion.
Yeah.
I was like, "Ooh, he swagged like that." Yeah, I probably have to go Iron Man.
It was a lot of great films,
and that's phase one.
Yeah, and that was only phase one. Yep.
But yeah, it kind of and the thing I liked about Iron Man is the kind of, because with some of these Marvel movies they had these lessons in them. Like Tony Stark is like, you know, he has all his money, he got everything, but at the same time you can't be humbled. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, he was in that cave, you know, the Jericho went off and they raided the cave and everything, and he was like, oh, all right, yeah. So at that point, oh man, how much money you got? Like, we gotta survive. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think a lot of those things put into perspective, like life with Tony Stark and the character and everything. He was very selfish, and sometimes he still is a little selfish and egotistical. But I think a lot of things humbled him, and I think that's what I like with the Iron Man movie.
Yeah, because
you know, you can't be humbled.
Whew.
Absolutely.
When he was in the cage that you was talking about, and he had to build his,
the whole And if that turns off,
right. You better act right, sir.
Don't forget when you start.
There's a certain way to reel you in. You got to reel you in a little bit, buddy. Don't forget he shot that firecracker at the time. Yeah, that's right. He did.
They showed out on that first one for sure.
Yeah. Iron Man was wide. And that was the first.
Right.
Movie. That was the first one.
So what you got, D?
Are we still on phase one? We're going to phase two.
Y'all got anything else on phase one?
No, yeah. We can
we
go
gave
on
our
phase.
picks.
And the main synopsis of phase one was what was the main?
That was the building of the team.
Of the team.
Okay, building the team.
Yeah, just getting people familiar. Like this, I think this is before they. So this basically introduced like the main three guys. You had the Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor in phase. And then you had Hulk in the mixed suit. Right. Yeah. Before they made him a secondary character. So
they don't want to talk about that.
Right. But I think that was just the introduction, and then
then it was off to the races in phase two.
Right.
Yeah, they went off. They was like, "Oh, we got him. We got him by the pocketbooks."
Right.
But not only did they have them by the pocketbooks, could you say that they also had them by the balls?
They had them by the balls.
Balls.
Don't forget, y'all, this podcast is now sponsored. Yes, sponsored by Ball Soda. Look at this cool bottle. They even got balls on the bottle.
They got little balls on the blue bottle.
Blue balls on the blue bottle.
Blue balls bottle.
But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go and you go to balls.com, BAWLS.com. Use code SPON22 for free shipping on your order. Yes, you can still get them at your local stores and everything like that. But if you want to support the podcast,
Please
try out some soda. Also, if you are not really a coffee drinker, this is a good substitute. This is a natural energy drink. It's got some it still has a caffeine in it and everything. You can read the nutritional facts and everything like that on the website.
Read that, they're good.
Yeah, and it don't taste bad because you know how sometimes energy drinks have that crazy taste to it. This don't have no crazy taste to it. It's good.
That's right.
Balls.
Balls.
Get them.
Yeah.
Balls.
So then that brings us to phase 2.
Phase 2.
Phase 2, we had Iron Man 3, we had Thor Dark World, we had Winter Soldier, Guardians, Avengers Age of Ultron, and then finished that phase off with Ant-Man, I think, if my notes are right.
Yeah. Now let me say this. I must say this out loud.
Yeah, go ahead.
I must say this out loud. I have not watched Guardians of the Galaxy yet. I know.
They about to disappear to the
Right, Thanos snap my ass.
Yo,
yeah, I
Pinky,
have not.
you gotta, but like within the next few weeks, if you can, like you and D, y'all got Pinky. You got. If you like
we can
Borderlands,
binge it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
with the inside jokes and the like.
Yeah.
Oh man,
We can get them in. We
Yeah,
can get them in.
we watch them.
it's funny. And when you watch it, I want to know who your favorite character is.
I think already Gamora is my character. I love Gamora.
You okay?
I was for right now not watching.
For right now, okay. I was gonna
Yeah,
say I ain't gonna.
yeah.
I ain't gonna. You know.
I am Groot.
Oh, because I'm gonna just go ahead and say mine. That was my favorite movie of this
Phase. Okay.
of this phase. Guardians, like the jokes, whenever you put these misfits and put them on a team. I like movies like that.
Mhm.
And Guardians was good. They always be trying to play with my boy Rocket.
Right.
Rocket
Yeah.
be having to set him straight.
You know what?
That's what I'm
take that
saying.
back. I do like Rocket.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, you might like. I think you probably you like Rocket, but I could.
Rocket is hilarious.
They be trying to sun my dog Rocket, man.
Yeah. I like Rocket. Rocket is hilarious.
Who was Batista's character?
Drax.
Yeah.
Drax was good too. Drax was destroyed.
Hilarious because he the one that got the low key. Dog.
Pinky,
He-
you gotta
he was
watch this
hilarious.
movie.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
watch
watch it.
I
Both
am.
of them, volume 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
So you said that was your favorite, huh?
That was my favorite for this phase. Like I love Guardians, bro.
All right, Pinky,
That was one of my favorite.
what was your favorite? Out of,
For this one,
Mhm.
I might have to say Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3?
With the what was the bad guy's name?
It was the man from AIM. I can't remember his name.
The Mandarin.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it was the fake Mandarin. Yeah, he wasn't a real villain.
Yeah, he wasn't a real. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
I would say Iron Man 3. Between that and Thor Dark World. Because I do like Thor. I do like Thor. Why you
You like Thor
that?
Dark World?
Oh,
You
Winter
like
Soldier. It was between Guardians and Winter Soldier for
Winter
me.
Soldier is
Yeah. I was about to say Guardians and Winter Soldier.
went crazy.
You didn't see Winter Soldier?
I did. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
When-
I see
they was throwing down in Winter Soldier.
That's
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
were.
saying, man. That's when you really got to
With
see
Bucky?
Captain America.
They was
You know what I'm saying?
scrapping. That's
He
true.
wasn't in the old time, nothing. He was in modern
present.
time in Winter Soldier. They was getting down.
They was getting down.
I was like, hey,
Bucky said it's up on site.
right.
Bucky said it's on site.
Yeah, he got the four heads.
Bucky equal on site.
Yeah,
But that was a hard one too because I did like Guardians.
bro, I love Guardians, bro.
Age of Ultron was a disappointment to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You can't
I
mess
agree.
around with Ultron like that, man.
Ultron was like a
Ultron
mega villain, but it was just kind of like a.
Just
Ultron is he's one of them ones, man. And
You don't mess with Ultron.
You can't just like, oh, I mean, I get it how they went. Of course, again, this is the
MCU.
universe.
Yeah,
Right.
this is the MCU version.
And they hella dumbed them down. I mean, they made it work to where, you know, Vision came out of it, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff. So I just really think they kind of played them on there. So that's not really what Cole I say. I really like Age of Ultron and gave me the road to hell is paved and good intentions warning. Yeah, it was like when I seen the trailer though, I was excited for it, right?
Yeah,
but it didn't. The excitement I had for it when I seen the trailer for it, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be dope." You know what I'm saying? It didn't meet that. To me, it didn't meet the expectation of what I had for when I seen that trailer. Because usually when you see a trailer, it's like, "Okay, I'm going to see this."
Yeah.
And then when you see it and it does mean like, "Okay, I was right." You know what I'm saying? Just that other. I just think he was just downplayed just a little bit for Ultron to be the villain.
Okay.
It was still decent. I would watch it if it's on. But
yeah, I don't think. But you know what? Not a whole lot of people saying the same thing, but I've heard that before, that it wasn't like that what they expected. So I understand. But me, again, being I guess you could say at the time, a new Marvel person, you know, I was fine with it. I was fine with it. Now, if they try to present that to me now, and I'm a season, I'm gonna have to write a strongly lettered postcard to Disney. Attention, Mickey Mouse. Get this together. But
he the real end game.
Right.
I do get what you're saying though. In the comics, Ultron was no joke. All right, so what y'all think was the flop of this phase? I won't really say flop because they were all really like they were good movies, but in terms of like the expectations we place on these Marvel movies, which
Dark
one? Okay, yeah, that's what I said. Because when Piggy said Thor Dark World, I was like, you sure?
Man, Thor didn't get right to a Ragnarok, and we'll get to that later. But
yeah, I did like the first Thor though, but Dark World was like.
It wasn't it either. Oops.
Yeah, Dark World was.
It was.
There you go.
The Dark World.
Exactly, Dark World. That was the. Yeah. I don't
what
know
y'all like about Ant-Man?
Like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know if they were trying to do like a more serious tone.
I think so. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They tried to make Thor like the drama out of the movies.
Yeah.
We want action.
I don't think it was working.
Yeah, we want action.
We want hands.
Right.
Yeah, no.
They killed World War Hulk, so Thor Ragnarok could fly. Yeah.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. What y'all think about Ant-Man? I don't think Ant-Man get enough love.
No, Ant-Man was good. It's a
to
nice,
end the phase.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I'll say that.
It's a fun movie. I didn't read too much up on Ant-Man in comics, so to see the movie, I kind of went in with an open mind because I had nothing to compare it to really. I like Paul Rudd. He's a great actor.
Paul Rudd, yeah.
I don't really know too much about their villains as well, but I like both Ant-Man movies. To me,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're solid movies. Like I said, just a fun movie to watch.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Paul Rudd, off topic real quick, have y'all been watching the Paul Rudd and Seth late chip commercials? Hilarious. They're hilarious. They're hilarious. They're hilarious. You can probably find them on YouTube if anybody interested in watching it. But it's hilarious. Them two together, hilarious.
All right, phase 3 gets spicy.
Real spicy.
Phase 3 gets spicy.
All right, phase
some
3
decisions to be made.
Phase
talk about 'em.
3, we had these some hard hitters right here.
Right, these some boys.
All right, we got Captain America: Civil War, banger. Doctor Strange, banger. Guardians 2, banger. We had Spider-Man: Homecoming, another banger with Thor: Ragnarok right behind that, which D5 mentioned earlier. That's another banger. Then you had Black Panther. Then you had Infinity War. Then you had Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then Captain Marvel. Then Endgame. Then Far From Home. Like,
that's when they start picking up.
That's when there was like
that's when the money has been delegated.
That's when the check cleared.
Right.
The money is there.
They were all bangers in this phase.
Yeah.
This was a great phase. I don't think anything in this phase was like what we would consider a flop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel to me, I didn't.
You
didn't
what?
Well, no, because again,
to me,
you know, look at he's like, but to me, right? I don't know nothing about comics. I'm, watching movies. The movies are my comics, so I thought it was pretty good.
It wasn't trash by all means, but on the list of these,
right.
I would say
it
was on the It wasn't. I'm not saying it to say the movie was bad though, but
you know what? And let me say this: I don't think it was more or less the movie. I think it was more or less the actors,
the timing, and in the timing too. Cause we at this point we like, hey man, let's get the end game.
Right, yeah. I mean, they had to introduce her because of what happened in the
They had to,
right.
But I think it's just Brie Larson. Like she has a real kind of dry. I don't know who else they could have got, but she has like a real, just kind of a dry. Even when she was in like Scott Pilgrim, like she played a character that was just super dry.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. That was my
jam.
I love that movie too.
Yeah.
But you were just kind of, you know what I'm saying? She just kind of like she has the same,
just
demeanor,
emotionless, kind of vibe to her. So another character, another actress probably could have made it a little bit more
vibrant,
exciting to watch. Overall, I mean, the movie was still probably.
Think they coach her up to be like that?
I hope not.
That just seemed like this her
jam. Her
deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out who else would play her or play that character.
Who? Oh man.
Brie Larson.
Other than,
I don't know.
I had to look at a list of. I'm trying to think of somebody off the top of my head who can play. They would probably have to find somebody new
because that's a powerful character. So
exactly,
you just can't have any old body.
And then that's another thing too. I mean, even though, I think she's just a small woman. Period. So you still have to like fit the part. Like, usually when somebody gets a superhero role, you see them in the gym, they've added a little weight, you know what I'm saying?
Stuff,
Having bulked up a little bit to play the role. It's like they was like, all right, Bree, what you doing? Nothing. Come on. Like you didn't get no, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get any.
The check cleared.
Right.
She said, I'm about to get this Marvel check. Like,
right. But again, out of all those movies in Phase 3, that would probably be the least. Everything else, like you said, Civil War off the hook. What I mean? That was basically like a baby Avengers movie. You know what I'm saying?
It really was low key. I like how you said that. Yeah, it's like a precursor, or like a prequel.
And I like how they. Now, this is one of the things that they took from the comics, but they made it work within the MCU. And they had a great reason on why it was why they divided. Because some people, like Tony was saying, he was like, "Hey, man, we just can't be running around." We like in all movies though. Think about how many civilians died in Superman when him and Zod was fighting
Just blowing buildings up,
Just blowing through
buildings.
buildings recklessly,
walking on people.
throwing trucks and trains.
But you know what? I think about that all the time. Like when those movies go off like that, and it's like the big city fights and stuff. I be thinking about just innocent bystanders.
Right. And it's like, yeah, they killed the alien, but how many people?
Have you matter of fact, D, have you watched Invincible on Amazon?
Invincible is one of the realest.
You remember they talked about that?
Invincible is a cartoon, but it's most realistic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
gotta show
actually
Pinky that one too.
Like when you going through buildings, they showing people getting towed up. Like this is
somebody on their computer, like, oh,
right,
Dang,
missed.
right. Because it's like, man, it's a running joke. Like you want to have these big battles and all this other stuff in the middle of these, and then think about think about the stuff that you got going on. Loki brought the whole doggone army down into New York. Hulk jumping through, but going back to the Civil War, and that's why they were split up, was because in Sokovia, Ultron lifted up the city.
Yes,
He did.
Yes,
and then it dropped.
Ultron was a problem, dog.
This is what I'm saying. So his plan was to drop the whole meter on the world, right?
Yeah.
Or drop the city on the world, and he drop if it get high enough, it's gonna destroy the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in that time, or even before that, when Scarlet Witch, like she made a mistake when she she took the bomb and threw it up in the building, and she deflected it from the people on the ground, but she threw it into the building. We got people in here.
They gone.
Like y'all just can't be out here.
They gone to glory now.
And Cap was like, "Hey man, I'm not dealing. I don't feel like I want to be on no leash." And Iron Man like, man, that old what was her name? She checked him at the store. She was like, "Yeah, you killed my son."
Mm-hmm.
Gave him the picture like he was supposed to be in school. He was in
supposed to be in school,
messing around.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all over there playing hero.
Right. So so I like the way they implemented that into Civil War, and then you got Spider-Man introduced in there first time,
and Black Panther.
Black Panther got introduced in there.
Yeah.
So that's how they were able to bring and introduce a lot of characters, so people can know them, get folks interested, and then when they drop their movie afterward, he was already.
It won't be a surprise. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know those end credits.
Right.
I'm telling you, Pink. Then he had Guardians 2. I'm gonna
watch it. I'm gonna watch Guardians.
I'm telling you, Pink.
I'm gonna watch it. I am.
Guardians 2. Both are both the first one and the second one.
I just watch them back like boom boom.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnarok.
Oh, that's when Thor got his. Now see the good. We'll get into the next one, but Ragnarok is where it had a great balance of action and like the comedic tone of the movie.
Correct.
It was a nice balance of it. It didn't outweigh anything. So that, and then again, the colors. It was a bright movie. It was brighter. It wasn't so serious.
Right.
You had fun with it, but when it was time to get serious, the tone shifted. You seen the power of Thor in this movie. So I think they did a great job with Ragnarok. That was the best Thor.
Yeah, I agree. It was real good. It was.
Cause Thor has some other dealings with some of the other movies once you see him, Pink.
Okay.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That one was good.
With
the Wasp.
I wasn't too familiar with the character they fought. Was it Ghost or something like that? But she
the villain.
Yeah, she had a nice little power where her body was breaking down, so she was able to phase or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And Lawrence Fishburne was trying to, I can't remember his name, but he was Dr. somebody, but he was trying to basically working with her, trying to figure out a way to make her body, stop phasing.
Yeah.
But that was part of her part. So she was a nice little villain for him. Again, nice fun movie to watch. Nice comedic tone in there. That man movies don't never really take itself really serious.
And they said that she'll be returning as the villain in 3.
Oh,
really?
Mhm.
Okay. Come on back in.
So then you got your two Spider-Man movies in Phase 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Homecoming and Far From
Far From
Home.
Home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Far From Home was I really enjoyed Far From Home.
That was your
Again,
I
favorite.
really enjoyed that movie.
a great villain. Played it well, and then just the design.
Cliffhanger.
Like when you think of Mysterio, they did a amazing job
It
with
really did.
the effects in the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did a great job with the effects in the movie, so I really enjoyed. I think I like Far From Home better than Homecoming.
I agree.
Yeah.
Far From Home. I like just Mysterio's design, like with the fog helmet. Like you couldn't see his face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
And it was dope how they made the illusions using the drones, using the tech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They made it all make sense.
It was a big finesse. You just fighting air.
Right.
You just swinging that air. Like, dog, Mysterio's the ultimate, like, look at him.
Right.
Look at him looking stupid.
Goofy. Goofy.
And then telling everybody, look, this is why, look.
Right.
Right.
It's like a big manipulator.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so out of all of these, Phase 3, did you say did we pick our favorites?
Black Panther.
Oh, I didn't pick.
Black Panther. Everything.
Oh, Endgame and Infinity War is in there, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know as well, chat. What is your favorite movie of Phase 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely tap in for sure.
Yes.
Make sure we want to see y'all comments and everything. What's y'all's favorite? What's up, Jazzy Jim, Cobalt, Boggs? We see y'all. Ice.
That Black Panther, the art, the
Mm-hmm.
the colors was popping, melanin was popping, the story was popping. Like everything about Black Panther was just chef kiss. And I know it's not in this phase, but I cannot wait for Black Panther.
That's fine. They won, and was it the only? They won a award, right? Like a big award, right?
For Black Panther,
yeah.
I believe so.
Is that the only movie? I think that's the only Marvel movie to win
that. Was it an Oscar?
Is it an Oscar? That's what I said. I didn't know which. It was a big one though.
Award for a chat. Let us know.
Black.
They won a lot of awards, but I knew they won one of the big ones, and it was like, "Yo, they did what?" You know.
Ooh, a lot of them. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So, awards: Academy Award for Best Music.
Academy Award. Yeah, that's what it was.
Academy Award for Best Costume Design.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Academy Award for Best Production. Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding.
So they won how many Academy Awards? That's the big one.
Three of them.
So they won 3 of 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 nominations, 3 wins.
And then they got NAACP awards. They better.
Yeah, they're gonna get those.
Change that to Wakanda awards.
But for the Academy to recognize them, like, because a lot of black movies come out, or I know this was produced by. We know who produced it, but movies that are targeting black audiences or a lot of black people support it. Those don't typically get that love from the Academy, so it was kind of like that they couldn't deny it type thing.
Right.
Oh, it was actually they was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, but
7 Academy and won 3. Okay,
nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's the one right there. But yes,
you said you got your favorite.
What's up, Jazzy? My favorite, I probably have to say Far From Home, with Civil War being a close second. Okay. But I did like Endgame and everything, but I don't know. It's something like Far From. I really love that movie.
Right. It was a great movie.
And Civil War, like you said, it was. I like and with Civil War, I like they had action, but I do like the philosophy battles too.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the, everyone's right, but it depends on how you look at it.
Right.
Because Captain America had his points, Iron Man had his points, and sometimes it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's just about how you go about it. But this man said media
Media
man.
man. Hey, you don't know nothing about them golden lords, boy.
Robert, what was that? Robert Townsend.
Townsend.
Yeah.
Don't know nothing about them golden lords.
Man, you wanna know what's funny? That movie terrified me as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like Izzy's age, and then the first thing I see is him on the wall, like, oh, and then the media's going into him. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Hey, you got a good raid coming in.
Hey, Trevor.
Oh, hey,
Trevor with the raid.
Trev, what's good?
Yo.
Welcome everybody coming from.
Hey man, you know, it's Trev. We gotta do the trip.
You got the pose.
You know how you, Trev do the pose.
You gotta do it sitting down, right?
You gotta
right.
You gotta get it.
That man got swag.
Yes, he does. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for sharing your community.
Oh yeah, for sure, boss. Yeah, golden lords one to mess with.
Wait, Trevor.
Man, Media Man scared me as a kid, man. I couldn't. Then his skin was burnt up and everything.
It was.
Yeah, I was terrified.
Crispy.
And then when he woke up the next day, he was healed.
Yeah.
That scared you.
Yeah, Media Man.
Trash cans on the eyes.
On Mirror Man, the trash can?
I'm talking about the trash cans on the Michael Jackson Wizard of Oz.
The eyes?
Oh, on the eye.
Dog, them trash cans in that damn parking garage?
No, they was in the subway.
The Wiz, my bad. Yeah.
The Wiz, yeah.
Them joints, man. Hey, them shits is terrifying.
We came up like
the trash cans, they was rolling us up. I can't even.
Ziggy, chill. Hey, bro. Hey, man. I was terrified, bro.
Doing good, Trevor, man. We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this good Marvel phase that's coming up.
Yeah. Right.
Man, but no. So everybody went through their favorites out of phase 3. We hopping into phase 4.
Mm-hmm. Phase 4. You ready for it? Y'all ready
looking at
Black
Widow.
So this is we already went through some. Well, I guess we pretty much halfway
through it. Yeah.
Halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That came out already. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings that came out already.
Mm-hmm.
Internals came out already. Spider-Man No Way Home came out already. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
Okay, yeah. I didn't see that one. I think you and Buddy went to see that one. Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder. I still got to see that one. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That's
gonna be the end of phase 4.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last one out, and that's in November, right?
Yep, November 22nd or November 11th.
11th, right?
No, I'm not reading it.
I think it's 11th.
Yeah, it's in November because they changed the date. A lot of stuff changed.
Yeah, they.
Mm-hmm.
So it's when all the COVID stuff happened, and then of course, time passing. So they moved that to November, which is going to end phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't talk about Black Panther yet. We can talk about the trailer, but we can't talk about
And then I think in phase 4, that's where a lot of those TV shows start coming into play.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
WandaVision and all those.
Yeah.
Vision, Loki.
Yep. I almost forgot about my buddy.
Captain America. Hawkeye.
Falcon and Widow Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Loki, Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, She-Hulk.
Quick question, because I remember what's the name of that show?
Love and Thunder.
What If?
Yeah. Does that have? In my mind, I think it has nothing to do with the universe. It's just a what if thing. So does it have anything to do with the?
It's kind of along the lines with like a multiverse kind of deal, but it's also like now that's how they implemented it here.
Okay.
With the multiverse, but what if it's just a line of stories of what if this went this way?
Okay.
Yeah.
So for instance, if
like with Killmonger, they had an episode with Killmonger.
Right.
I gotta see that one. Yeah.
Or what
Oh,
if
okay.
like what if with T'Challa was picked up by the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Okay.
It's like this wild.
It's just wild stories.
It's
Okay.
what Doctor Strange, they had one with him.
Right. His was
Like-
good.
Yeah, it was a real good one. With he kept trying to replay the scene over and over, trying to save his wife.
Oh, and he couldn't do it.
And it kept and it affected the multiverse.
And he kept doing every time he was doing it was affecting the multiverse. Yeah, trying
Oh,
to fix
really?
it.
Yeah.
And
That could have messed up a whole lot of stuff. Wait a minute.
It is like so like okay, she got in a car accident, so maybe if I turn left here, she won't get. And then it's like something else happens, like she will die no matter what you try to do.
Okay.
Yeah, you get hit. You get It's like it was wild.
Yeah,
it made you feel bad for
him.
Right. And then the only way he can find if you haven't seen it, but the only way he could do it is like he had to become so powerful. It was only one way he can do it. But if he did it, it was going to affect the universe in a way. You know what I'm saying? You'll have to watch. It's wild.
It's wild, and it's like wow. Like who thought of this?
I'm gonna watch it, especially that Killmonger one.
So I said, so you got to do. So Pinky got a checklist. She got Guardians, Guardians 1 and 2, and then What If.
What If? Yep. I got some homework to do.
What you saying, Jazzy? Jazzy said, "What if Dark Phoenix 1 is a good one?" Yay, that's a good one.
She another. See, that's when you start talking about
Dark Phoenix with the X-Men
and all that other stuff, man. You can't be messing around with them.
See, that's
them Omega level mutants, bro. Like Scarlet Witch, she is an Omega level.
Omega level.
I was hoping. I know
with X-Men.
A little off topic. I was hoping.
Do it
in Multiverse of Madness. That now in the House of M comic books, the House of M, she said. Kill off all humans?
Yeah.
And she can reset the universe, basically. That's how strong she is. So I was hoping in Multiverse that was going to be when they kind of flipped it because she wanted her sons, right?
Yeah.
And maybe they would have flipped it and said bring all or something like that.
Yeah.
And then that would have brought the mutants and stuff in, but they end up announcing like Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel, as the first mutant.
Kamala Khan, yeah.
In the first, introduce her as the first mutant with the mutant gene in the MCU. So I think that is going to be the thing going on from now on, saying you got a mutant gene or a mutated gene or something. In you, and so I think that's how that's gonna start.
Yep,
going off from there.
Going on from there. Yeah,
because it's one of those things like between Fantastic Four and X-Men, they have to get it right. I don't care. I mean, they're gonna have to keep redoing them,
right?
Because they're the focal point of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and they just don't get it right.
There's no way the Fantastic Four isn't involved at some point coming up. They got to get it right. Because you had Dr. Doom, you had the Sinister Six. Yeah, like you got a lot of the Illuminati.
And see, this where it get kind of foggy for me though. When I know they probably gonna wait to announce the rest of Phase 6 at D23 in September. But they talking about doing Kane's Dynasty, which is Endgame. Avengers 5. It's in Phase 6, but it's like the sequel. It's gonna be a 2-part. So I wonder how they're gonna do
connect the dots for that.
Yeah, right. But then so they're gonna do Kane's Dynasty, but then Secret Wars is next year. But in the comic book, Secret Wars, Doom was the head of that on Battle World. Like, so
that's what I'm saying.
That's why I think with going to the trailer of Black Panther, they saying that Doom might be introduced
through that
in Black Panther.
It makes sense though.
Have to introduce him now.
They do.
Victor Von Doom.
And they say it's rumors that Esposito might be playing Doom.
Look, we was talking about that yesterday on the Real Ones Gaming podcast. Big Brother Almighty.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm good on waiting on them. They've been messed up so much. I agree, Jazz.
Yeah.
I have a theory. As everyone, what's your theory?
Yeah, what's
Go
your
ahead,
theory?
type it in chat while we go through this.
Oh yeah, she said no more mutants. Yeah, okay.
No more mutants.
Because I'm gonna say this.
That's why I don't think
that
X-Men
last
coming out until 2025 or whenever.
that last
Fantastic
Fantastic Four.
They gotta get it right. They have to.
I think it's in the right hands.
Mhm.
Now.
Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
when Fox did that X-Men Apocalypse, when he came out looking like
Terrible.
Power Rangers, the villain,
he was looking like Mr. Freeze off of Batman.
he looked like Mr. Goop. What was his name on the Power Rangers movie, the first one?
Mr. Ooze.
Ooze.
Yeah, the Ooze. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
what is this?
He's like, "This my boy. What y'all do?
Right.
What y'all do?
I was like, oh, Apocalypse about to be in it? I was like, nah, man.
Y'all
he
done
didn't
massacred my boy."
Right.
Man.
Mess them all up.
Can't even deal with him.
Yeah, because I don't know if they. It almost looked like they were trying to do the Sinister Six with
With Amazing Spider-Man though.
because
But it looked like they tried to do it again this one though.
that's what I was about to say. But then with Mysterio dying, I don't know.
He did.
Yeah.
Did he really?
But see,
You know what I'm saying?
you can't trust him.
Can't trust him.
Can't trust him.
Yeah, because they had
I don't
Electro.
think it's Black Panther. I think maybe Marvel. That's
Doing his cameo.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Apocalypse Illustrated. They messed that man up, dog. I was pissed.
I don't know what they're gonna be doing in the Marvels.
I know. Is it a continuation of
Ms. Marvel.
Was it Captain Marvel?
Yeah, the Marvels. So I'm pretty sure because at the end of Kamala Khan's,
It's Miss Marvel. I thought it was with
No, it's
Captain
called-
Marvel.
Captain Marvel is called Captain Marvel 2 is called the Marvels.
Okay.
So at the end of Miss Marvel on
Right.
Disney Plus,
Correct.
whatever, her and Captain Marvel switched places.
Gotcha. Okay.
So whatever happened, like she got sucked into the closet, and then Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, she came out, and she looked around, and she ran off, and it just went off like that. So wherever Captain Marvel is at, Miss Marvel is at now.
Oh.
So it's probably gonna pick up trying to figure out what's going on with that. So I don't
This
even
better
know.
be good.
That's a whole nother situation. Yep, Captain Marvel full time and Miss Marvel. Yep.
Ziggy is tired of it. He said it better be good.
I think Miss Marvel. I got a bad taste in my mouth with Miss Marvel from the game, from the Marvel.
Oh, from the game.
Bruh, with the rubber band arms.
She gave the flux.
I was just like,
So
play with Miss
interesting-
Marvel. Play
interesting
Miss
with
Marvel.
Miss-
I'm like, I want to play with, but I want to play with Hulk. No, you're playing as Miss Marvel.
Right.
But something that's interesting with Miss Marvel's connecting a lot of dots though.
She
'cause I
is,
think
though.
They also
I'm just
tried to
messing.
connect, like her wristbands, where she get her power from,
Mm-hmm.
with Shang-Chi, saying that they might be from the same kind of space. Because the 10 rings are like the bands on the, instead of them being rings, they're actually like 10 bands on the so like I didn't really watch it. I watched like all the other stuff to talk about, to talk about it.
Kinda
I
summarize
think they try to
it.
kind of everything else to kind of again meld this universe together.
I heard Miss Marvel was like the Marvel version of Degrassi.
No,
Is that true? Is that true?
It was for the teens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ace Tech, what's good? Yeah.
Right.
Yo, what up, Ace?
Yeah.
But what else we had? We had Black Widow. She finally got her movie.
Yes, I really like.
Was it a good movie? Or
It was
because it
good.
was like a mixed reaction.
It was good.
And
was
she
good.
and remember too, she was in that legal battle with Disney too
Oh,
during all this.
Get that.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Right.
That contract dispute. She was like, "Give me my money. I don't care about COVID. You promise."
Mm-hmm.
What does this say?
Yeah.
Right.
Because if I remember correctly, like Black Widow was only supposed to be in the theaters, but this is like we still in the pandemic.
So let's give the fans what they want.
Exactly.
And she was like, "Whoa, hold up."
Like this wasn't
That's
in the
messing up
contract.
Yeah, because she was supposed to get a kickback on some of the ticket sales or something like that.
Because think about it, she was basically grandfathered in. She's been in there since Iron Man 2.
She's been in the system.
Yep, she's been in the system. They got her name on an Excel spreadsheet.
Yep. Yep.
But no, Black Widow was for her first solo and last solo movie. It was a good movie.
Yeah, because in Endgame, didn't she fall off of? Didn't she?
Yep, she had to get the soul
between
stone.
her and Hawkeye. I really think Hawkeye should have did it, but
she couldn't because they needed the daughter.
I know.
Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Widow was expendable. It looked like.
I mean, no,
they need to get that check. They need to get her payroll. All right, look, been in here.
But you see, with this multiverse thing, they could be like, Tony Stark, Robert Downey.
That's true.
No, they absolutely can.
He hit that wax on, wax off. Doctor Strange hit him with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on,
like, come on, back.
Scarlett. I got you. Hey, Terrence Howard.
I mean,
come on, man.
What if series though?
Come on, man.
No, we gotta keep Terrence. You can stay at the crib.
Terrence Howard was a variant of Doctor Strange, though.
I can't. No.
Hey, that's a what if episode.
Listen here, man.
What if Doctor Strange do the portal?
Man.
And Terrence Howard jump out.
I'd be like, man, get your ass back, man. Get your ass back in that circle, man.
which since we talking about Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness came out. That was like the first kind of horror movie. They got into some detail on that.
It got gory.
Sam Raimi did an amazing job with directing that. It had some nice little spookiness to it,
Spooky.
Did a real great job on it. That's when we finally got to see the somewhat of the Fantastic Four. They got to
get that Fantastic Four right, bro.
So we that was a great fan service. Let's talk about the way
this
Wanda
won't work. I'll never watch a Fantastic movie. I don't care who is in it. It can be Michael B. Jordan all up and through. I'm not watching.
Well, you know he was in there anyway.
Yeah,
you're not watching which one?
Fantastic Four. Like
if it comes back.
Well, if it's not done right, I'm not.
It was a bad director.
The last.
It was filmed in New Orleans, and he admitted to being on Bourbon Street when it showed.
Clearly, he was lit. He like, all right, I'm down here. I'm on box check right now.
Oh yeah, go back and look at the synopsis on the fallout of that Fantastic Four movie. Like,
I'm gonna watch it. Go read
or just read on it. Yeah, like he showed up drunk half the time and
really.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Check out Fantastic. Just type in Fantastic Four New Orleans.
just spending that good.
That's crazy.
Earn money.
You messing up our economy down here. But what if I wanted to be an extra on set or something?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't nobody gonna want to come down here.
Well, thank God. What's his name is building the studio down there.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie. Yeah. They trust him.
He redeeming us. But yeah, man, so the first Fantastic Four I watched, I forgot who was in that movie. The second one with Michael B. Jordan, was the first one with Jessica?
So
Alba?
the first one had the guy that played Captain America. He was Human Torch.
Right.
And then you had Jessica Alba as Invisible Girl, and then I forgot who the other two were as Mr. Fantastic and the Thing.
And I didn't like that one.
The first one?
Nope, didn't like it.
I didn't mind it.
The first one was okay.
It was okay.
Then the second one had Silver Surfer in there.
The Silver Surfer,
which is all right.
It's just what I'm saying. It was serviceable.
Right.
It was like in the middle. Like it wasn't it wasn't trash, but it wasn't like
It was a C minus pass.
I'm not about to watch it again either.
Yeah, it's about a C.
C minus passing through.
C-grade movies.
You can go to the middle school graduation. Go ahead. And see.
Yeah.
Half of them was like, "Oh, Jessica Alba, ticket. Let me buy a ticket."
What else we had? Oh, the Eternals. That was a. That was new.
I got mixed reviews on that one.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. But again, it's just like, where the hell y'all come from? But they explained like I mean, I like the story. I don't think it in a grand scheme of things, like I feel like the Eternals didn't have anything it was his own story.
Right.
Even like the end credits really didn't
give a whole lot to it. Yeah.
Go into like what they're talking about and what they're doing now. So it seems like they're just branching off into, because they had the at the end they teased was it the Black Knight and the Ebony Sword and like the Blade. So I don't know if it's going off into that route. Which Moon Knight could be a part of that.
Moon Knight.
Yeah, Eternals not meant for a lot of action, so people. Yeah, so that's why I know like Eternals was more of just like really story driven. I did like the characters. It was a lot of them, so I knew a lot of them wasn't gonna make it.
Right.
But like the fight scene, whatever action, it was done very well. But
yeah,
it wasn't like Jazzy said. It wasn't real action
packed
oriented. It's like this was almost like I think Thor was trying to do.
Okay.
That's what kind of put me in the vibe of. I'd say it wasn't a bad movie, but like you said, like it wasn't real action packed or anything like that neither.
Yeah, because a lot of people think Marvel, they think action.
Yeah, right. Me.
It's not always that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I was like,
these are the ultimate procrastinators. They couldn't get involved. They couldn't get involved, and they made that clear in the movie too.
Yeah,
that Black Knight,
Midnight Suns,
Midnight Suns, Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, yeah, but I say you gotta add Ghost Rider in there too.
And
that's one of my top fives as well, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
So, like again, in September, there's still some stuff to be announced that they left out of Comic-Con, but there's still some stuff to be announced. And I wouldn't be surprised if Midnight Suns is on there because that showed the route it was kind of going.
Yeah, because I don't think because we've been asking for it, people been asking for it, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna deliver. Give me that. I need that. Give me that. Oh, we got another Ray.
Ray.
Much can do.
Much. Appreciate it. What's up, Ray? Just come through. Chill out. Hang with us. Bang with us.
He said, drop the kids off, feed them cake. We'll get them some cake. We'll give them some vanilla cake.
What's
Munch
up,
gang pulling up. What's good?
Come on in with it.
Come on in.
Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider was horrid, but I am a
fan
of the comic book.
I did not like it. My granny liked it. She liked it.
It's just, that's when you get a good story but bad directing.
Absolutely, Jazzy.
Yes, like
it did a good job of introducing B tier characters.
And which is kind of true, low-key.
I mean, I think they just want to tap in and broaden. You know what I mean? Because when you think of Marvel, I mean, you think of course X-Men, Spider-Man.
That gets my cheapo.
You think about all those characters, but like you said, you got all these other characters, like the B tier characters, who got some great stories who just fall under the shadow of the big tier, the A's. You know what I'm saying?
So, what are some of those B tier characters?
Like we saying, like Black Knight and like
Moon Knight and all them.
Moon Knight. I mean, he's a very I loved his Disney Plus show. He is like a really
captivating character, huh?
Yeah. So I really like that they brought him to the forefront, and that's a lot of things. Like you see these runs of all these other characters that you're really not familiar with, But when they bring the, like you said, bring them to light, and you can finally see and get an understand. That's why the TV shows make a lot of sense, because you can get
Facts.
seasons of them and you can build them to those characters
Yeah.
instead of trying to cram 2 hours worth of backstory and why this, that, and the other.
Because there would be a background character if they were in one of these collab movies.
Right.
So, but if you give them a show by themselves, you can focus on them and their story.
Yeah.
Perfect character that they did with, Hawkeye. They introduced him in the Avengers. He didn't get his own movie. He just got a TV show afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But Moon Knight, Miss Marvel,
Wait,
Hawkeye.
Iron Man was a B-tier character. What you mean, Jazzy?
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
To the average person.
To the average person?
To the average person? I don't know. I might have
Iron Man? I think he
I think he was brought more to the forefront because he was the first kick off, again, cinematic.
Yeah, cinematic wise, yeah.
Comic book wise.
I see what, okay, I think I'm starting to see what Jazzy's saying, yeah. But I'm thinking because, I grew up in the comic book.
Right.
I'm like, Iron Man, I'm like, yeah.
Right, top tier, right, yeah.
But she's down on
the average person.
Yeah.
They probably
like me,
thinking,
because I would be an average person. I would, compared to y'all, because y'all was reading the comic books and the story more so, you know what I'm saying? And me, I just started noticing Marvel once, phase one.
I see what Jazzy talking about. I see what y'all saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, what you mean? I know Iron Man, but average person, they probably thinking Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, the big three.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then from there.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep. See, like we just said, her sisters, they don't read the comic. Like I don't read the comic. I want to. I
got you, Jazz.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely understand. Yeah, the thing X-Men.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Average. Yep. Exactly. Spider-Man, X-Men.
X-Men, Wolverine.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But see, okay, so I see what you're saying. You like to see Bishop in Forge movie, but that just come with the X-Force.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or what was the other team? I can't remember. They fought on the cartoon. It was X-Men and was it X-Force?
Which
it had Boomer, Havoc. Was that X-Force they fought? It might have been another. I can't remember.
X Factor. It's like the X Factor.
X Factor. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, X Factor. Comic Thanos went for the Infinity Stones for different reasons than MCU Thanos. Yeah. Again, he was
true
toned down for the MCU. That's what we talked about earlier.
And Thanos was a savage, but in the comics, he was still just like you were talking about Ultron.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Apocalypse.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Man.
They did that. They did Apocalypse dirty.
Did him both.
They did him. They did Apocalypse dirty, dog.
And messed them all up.
So in the final phase, what's some of the things that's in the far future? We got I know they was talking about Ant-Man, Quantumania. You got
the kickoff of Phase 5.
Yes, the kickoff.
And I think that's where we're gonna see more of what his name is. Can't think of it right out.
Who was that?
The black guy from what's his name is playing?
Was it
Blade?
Blade?
His name right now.
Blade?
You talking about Blade? Who you talking about?
Somebody in chat.
The black guy from
Tell me. Who is the main villain? Oh, Kang. I said Kang. I didn't think of the word.
Oh,
Kang.
I didn't know what you meant. Yeah, Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah.
Kang.
Because in Loki they introduced a version of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's supposed to be in Quantumania.
And they said Ghost was gonna be in there too.
Who is?
Ghost was gonna be in Quantumania. She was a villain of Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Ant-Man 2 and the Wasp.
Yeah, but they saying she might be a part of the Thunderbolts. Now we're talking about the future now, y'all.
Yeah.
We ended with Black Panther at the end of Phase 4.
Mm-hmm.
and we're going into phase 5. So just talking about all the upcoming
Like,
movies that they
that
announced.
they got to for the all the way up to like 2026.
Right. They threw it all out there, didn't they?
Yeah.
They said, here, be
Yeah,
prepared.
DC was like, we got Black Adam and we got
Everything else
Shazam
got
too, and it was
canceled.
like the Marvel was like, brah.
Right.
DC, look, DC seen that doggone timeline and was like, scrap everything. I don't want no Flash movie. Well, Ezra Miller, he killed himself with that one. They scrapping the Flash movie, the Batgirl, Batwoman series.
After they saw all this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they
which
needed
surprised me.
That's what we always said, though. DC needed a plan, and they tried to rush it with trying to do the Justice League.
They rushed that.
They rushed it, right? So, like, they now, since Discovery is with WB now, or bought WB, or WB bought Discovery or something like that, now they got somebody, and they created a DC studio, kind of like a Marvel studio. So now you allocated this one guy to be the head of it, just like the Kevin Feige. And they said it's like we need something like Marvel. We need this stuff to make sense. We just randomly putting movies out here and trying to catch, like, it don't try to catch up to Marvel because they on the whole
just do your own thing.
Thing now. They coasting. They got stuff lined up for 2026. Y'all cancel the movies. Come on now.
Y'all can't.
They probably written that off so quick.
That's like you trying to be a startup shoe company trying to compare yourself to Nike. Like,
right,
you don't,
exactly. You can't.
They already got their thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, even though DC in terms of comics, they're hard hitter. In terms of comics, they, you know, so I want to put respect on DC name too.
Right.
But in terms of this movie universe thing, they not on the right, you know, wavelengths with it as far as Marvel. You know, they went through their bumps, you know, because we talked about the Fantastic Four movies. We talked about the movies that they missed on, but then they was like, all right, let's do timeline, let's do long-term storytelling, and let's go through a series. So they started with the Iron Man, and then the rest is history. They had to do all they had to do is the same, almost they gave you the blueprint.
Exactly. Just do it
right there in front of them. If you couldn't follow nothing else.
It's like they try to go over and beyond, which I understand. You know, you're supposed to do that. However, if you don't have the means to do it, don't do it. Start slowly and build up.
Start up slowly.
Go crazy.
The animated movies do go crazy. I agree, Jazz.
DC animated movies
slap
are great.
The
Flash TV show is getting canceled too. Yep.
The what show we was watching with oh gosh, it was on Amazon. We was watching.
Oh, The Boys?
No, not
that's the Invincible.
No, it was with Harley Quinn.
Oh, that was on HBO Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Harley Quinn animated series. That's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's good.
Yeah. Must you talking about The Boys? That's another wild. That's wild.
Yeah, The Boys is wild, but man, it's good. That's a great series, man. That's a great series. It's super wild, but The Boys is super wild.
Oh, Homelander, bro. You know Homelander. He's one of those guys. You would see him at a Comic-Con. People would be like,
"What's up?"
He'll be the one that'd be like, "Boo," and everybody, "Oh."
Right.
Like, again, amazing actor, man.
Amazing actor, bro. He is forever Homelander.
Right.
He is forever Homelander.
And then the thing I like about The Boys is like anybody can get it on there.
Anybody. Any and everybody.
The Boys equal on site.
Right.
I am ready for Invincible to come back as well. We talked about that a little earlier. Have you seen that, Pink?
Invisible. Have I seen it, David? I don't think I have.
It's kind of like the Omni-Man is kind of like, I don't think you watched that.
Oh man, yeah.
Because I never forget that the end of the first episode. I was like, you knew it was gonna be violent, but dog, you was like, whoa.
Invincible was wild, dog.
Real on there.
Because I was kind of watching, I was like, okay, and then like you said at the end, I was like, all right, I'm hooked.
Right.
They hooked me. I was like, all right.
It was wicked.
Invincible, but yeah.
Going to let's see. Okay. Again, going through just the rest of Phase 5 and 6. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp. We said that. We got Guardians 3.
So
Yes.
with Guardians 3, did they talk about the synopsis of that?
It was a trailer that was shown at Comic-Con, but James Gunn said he didn't want to put it out because this year they were supposed to be putting out trailers the same time, so they wouldn't get leaked or whatever. But he said he wasn't satisfied with the final edit or the final cut of the trailer. So
see, I'm cool with that. If you're not satisfied with it, don't put it out.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but they said it was real good though.
But they did say this was the last one for this group of heroes.
Oh, is it?
For them together. I don't know if they probably show up in other stuff, but them as this crew of, was it 4 people? That's that's the last movie.
We got Secret Invasion coming out, Echo. This is Disney Plus. Then we got the Marvels. Going to the movies, you got Loki, Disney Plus, Blade, movie, Ironheart, Disney Plus, Agatha, and we're gonna see Ironheart. Excuse me, we're gonna see Ironheart, Riri Williams in Black Panther. So she gonna get introduced there. Captain America: New World. That's the Anthony Mackie Captain America.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna check that out. I love Captain America.
Daredevil, Disney Plus, the Thunderbolts, which they've been teasing this whole time. So if you watched Black Widow, the end of Black Widow, what else? The end of the Disney show, the Captain America Winter Soldier. They start introducing the recruiting for the Thunderbolts.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to eventually come down the line. That's in 2024. And then, of course, they only announced for Phase 6, Fantastic Four, then the 2 Avengers movies, the Kang Dynasty and the Secret Wars. So again, they set themselves up
real nice
the longevity, and then in September we're gonna see what the rest of that timeline looks for between 2025 and for 2024 and 2025. And it'll low key be here faster than we think.
Yeah.
It's August now, man. It's like we waiting for Black Panther to come out, and it's gonna be like, all right.
I can't wait.
Just to show y'all, I had this since I was a kid.
Look at that.
Like,
and it's clean.
That
Cap, yeah.
And it's clean. Look at that.
Big premiere issue.
Right.
Like a little,
okay.
Yeah, it's like a little thing. And I got a lot of my comics as a
nice.
from my dad got me. Like I said, he had a lot of DC actually, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like a lot of DC comics. But yeah, like listen, we could talk comics.
Right.
we could talk comics. But yeah, this was the stuff I got made fun of as a kid. Made fun for as a kid, You nerd.
You nerd.
Nah, it's cool.
So what does this mean when they who's
right.
that?
Right.
Asking no damn questions. But put these balls in your mouth as we sip.
Let me sip, hold on.
Oh, yeah, not putting drop them balls in
your mouth. We are sponsored by Balls. If you don't get
we really are.
sponsor code SPON22, get that in there. Very nice. We are sponsored. We've been sipping on balls, blue balls.
Sipping on balls, them balls. And it's pretty good. This is the original soda flavor. And it's really good.
So this original soda flavor, we have some new viewers that came in. What is this? Like, is this just a soda drink? Is an
energy drink.
So it's an energy drink.
Okay. So Balls Guarana is a highly caffeinated premium soda infused with guarana berry for a great taste and caffeinated kick. Okay, but it's not that type of Red Bull kick or what's that Monster kick. It's an all natural kick. Okay, so it's available in 7 incredible flavors, and that includes the original soda like we have now, orange, ginger, cherry cola, cherry, and root beer, and some more. They're available and offered in both the 10-ounce iconic bumpy glass, see here, and they have the classic 16-ounce can. And like 85 mentioned, free shipping code when you free shipping code when you use our tag or our code SPON22 SPON2. Use it at the website balls.com. Okay. Get you a case, case of balls delivered to the house. Also, you can purchase or find balls at your local Walmart or Amazon. So dabble.
Yeah, you can get these. You can get this in your local store. But if you just want to support the homies, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
You don't mind waiting. Go ahead and get it online. Shipping's free.
On head cocked and balls. Rap.
Balls taste great.
Hey man, they gonna put y'all on that out of context Twitter.
Right. Yeah, we had the cherry Death Monkey. We had the ginger ale, the orange. I think we tried all of those.
The orange is fire. That cherry cola is fire, and actually that cherry is like just plain clear cherry. It's fire, and it is good. And give you a nice little kick,
Right.
Moving around.
So it definitely got us through the phases of Marvel because there's a whole lot of them, right?
Oh yeah. And this is just the movies.
Right.
Just the movies.
We didn't even talk about the Disney Plus shows or anything like that. We definitely want to tap into it for sure. Because this is looking forward to it. I didn't know if I was gonna make it to another Avengers movie, but knowing that they putting 2 out in the next couple of years makes sense. And I think that the shows help this move along a little bit faster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of interested how the Avengers is gonna look because
with
no Iron Man out there, is Spider-Man gonna?
So here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, Secret Wars and the Secret Invasions and all this other stuff. But Secret Wars is just you might see these guys again.
That
because
you know
it's
what?
a multiversal.
Right. All Doctor Strange got to do is wax on.
Yes,
hey,
wax on.
Listen, if it goes down, well, when it goes down, when Secret Wars goes down, Don Cheadle and Terrence Howard have to be back in there. If Terrence Howard shows up as War Machine,
it's gonna be lit. Come on, man.
That would be the best movie.
Or how they fly up, they put their arms down like a blast off, man.
You see that armor?
War Machine, man.
I need that armor, man. Don't give me that armor, man.
I need that armor, man.
Need that armor, man.
Jarvis, let's go, man.
Right.
Jarvis,
come on, man.
Man,
tell me I can fill out your pocket, man. Tell me you can fill out your pocket.
Tell Mickey I'm sorry, man.
Avengers, yeah. So they still talk about Young Avengers and all that other stuff.
All right, so not mentioning Black Panther. We all ready for that.
We ready.
Aside from Black Panther, what are y'all most excited for? I know D said Avengers. What about you, Pink?
I would say Avengers too.
Avengers, okay.
Well, that and a Captain America New War.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, you talking about the new ones?
Yeah. In the new phases, like that's because I know we all gonna probably say Black Panther, but I'm like not counting Black Panther,
right?
Yeah.
But as a sleeper, I'm looking at Blade too.
I think Blade is gonna be if they allow now that we know that Disney is okay with putting out R-rated material because that was one of the main things,
right?
Blade needs to be rated R.
It has to be like no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, because I can't see Blade if it's PG.
It's vampires. They
vampires.
Yeah.
I mean,
blood and gore.
Not saying it couldn't be done in PG-13, but I just think it just needs to be rated R because
it has to be. It's Marvel Knights. That's the
That's the dark side.
That's the dark side. That's Punisher, Ghost Rider. Like, hey, look, if you go on this side, you know what's
right.
Yeah.
Right. And I think I think they'll be satisfied.
Just let them cut loose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also make it make sense.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want just senseless gore, but it got to
No,
make
no.
sense.
Can you imagine just?
You don't want the boys gore going on.
Boys is over the top, bro. It's just
Yeah.
but it's good though.
It's
It
good.
fits their thing. Fantastic Four, like
Those
I'm interested because I really like the Fantastic Four. I love the cartoons as a kid growing up, like Doctor Doom.
Tell me about it.
those are the movies.
I loved it.
I'm disappointed because I just gonna feel like
But look at these directors that they got now. They're not playing.
That's true.
Right.
That is true.
They know who they getting up in there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Especially if Guardians is gonna be over with, maybe James can
pop up in there. Yeah.
You know,
Probably.
You can have James after Guardians. Have James Gunn do Fantastic Four.
So no, the guy who's doing Fantastic Four is the guy who did.
They already got somebody for that.
Yeah, the dude who I think the guy who did Shang-Chi is doing Fantastic Four because originally, the guy who did Spider-Man was supposed to do Fantastic Four, but he like, hey, I'm tired.
Okay.
Find somebody else.
Man, but those Spider-Mans, that makes sense. That's a lot of production that went into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's understandable.
So the guy who did Shang-Chi is doing Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Which is fine with me because I like Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was very good. And it was a lot of attention to detail in that movie.
A lot of attention. And I liked it. I did. I liked all the attention that they was given.
You heard Shang-Chi was too much like Black Panther.
They bummed me out.
When it comes to if you're saying that in regards to
the cultural stuff,
just showing the culture of the character, then yeah, but I don't think that was anything wrong.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
You want to be like a movie that got 3 Academy Awards.
It's true. Nominating. They got nominations and awards. I like
we gotta get Bridge on these. We gotta put Bridge and Pinky in Discord and be like, watch.
Watch it, right. Watch party.
Watch party.
Press the button.
But yeah, this was fun.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what we probably could do, because I was talking, me and Izzy had a conversation about Disney shows, Disney movies.
Oh,
she was like, Daddy, what's your favorite Disney movie? And I was like, you know what? Jungle Book. She was like, The Jungle Book, Daddy. I was like, I can recite that movie from beginning until end. I know all the songs. I'm the king of swingers. Whoa, I can go into all the King Louis songs. Yeah, that was my movie. So I'm like, see, like shows like this, episodes like this is my jam. You talk about some Marvel, throw some Disney in there, throw some nerd stuff.
Disney movie, yeah.
Disney movie.
Oh man, I mean I seen them, but I can't remember.
Oh man, Aladdin. I was on all that, dog. Aladdin.
David was a grown man with a 401k when those Disney movies came out.
Oh yeah.
David was working at the plant.
He was a working man. I understand. But yeah, I love those Disney movies growing up.
Yeah, I did. I remember I had like my mom bought all the movies, like
Lion King.
When they came out, I had them. Already.
Same thing. Matter of fact, we still got the VHSs. My parents have all of them. Yeah, that they bought.
Keep on.
Cinderella. We got like Snow White. All of them. Like
I left all that stuff at my old house.
Aladdin.
Oh, speaking of, let's see. Izzy might. Well, I don't know. Your sister might have had some of these.
Oh yeah, we had all that.
Like the Disney books.
Wow.
Yes, throwbacks, right? I'm old as hell. You can tell this was my favorite. This was my favorite.
Y'all ever took
like
the
plastic bag?
Yeah, Beauty and the that's Izzy's favorite right there.
Oh, she like this?
Beauty and the Beast.
This one. I'll give her this one.
That's funny.
Dumbo is my favorite joint.
I ain't like Dumbo.
You ain't like Dumbo?
Now with them birds, I seen a butterfly. My mom said, "Turn that off." I don't like how them birds talking. I see.
Shucking and jiving across the
Yeah.
damn screen.
And 101 Dalmatians, that was a good one too.
That was my favorite.
I love
movie.
that one.
Woo, Ariel and the Secret Grotto. This is my story.
Ariel. I ain't like Ariel. She was a spoiled teen. I want to go to the circus. No, you can't go. Stop.
She was spoiled.
Sit your ass down.
She was. She really was. Like, I don't know what.
Sit down, Lou.
Sit down, Lou.
I ain't got no time for no speeches, Phil.
But yeah, just
sit down.
But yeah, let us know if y'all like this episode and if y'all want us to go down any other, universes.
Let us know.
Let us know, man. And if y'all want us to go into a little bit more depth about Marvel, let us know which. You want us to talk about the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Black Panther, because Storm, Black Panther and Storm.
Yeah,
that was a dynamic too.
Well, y'all don't know about no Action Jackson, my guy.
Action Jackson. So if you want to talk comics, even if y'all want to talk DC, I can talk DC.
Yep, we talk DC.
So let us know if y'all want to get into more of that topic.
Yeah.
And all right, that's all I got. I'll let you close us out, Pink.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with us for another podcast episode. Say that again. Podcast episode 5. Yes, we did it. 5. I feel like this is like over the hump. Getting there. Yeah, over.
5's a milestone.
Yeah. But thank y'all. Thank you again. Thank you, Balls, for sponsoring this stream. We appreciate it. Thank you to my friends and down there. D5 and Z the Beast. Where can they find you, D5? Where everybody can find you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Appreciate y'all stopping through, hanging with us. You can find me at DTHA5_streams on Twitter. You can check out BathUrbanApparel.com. You can also check out Bunny Gang. All my bunnies out there, gang, BUNNIIGANG.com. Also Bunny Gang on Twitter, BUNNIIGANG. And here.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
Oh, here. All right, Ziggy, where they can catch you at?
I mean, y'all can catch me out here in these streets. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Now just now you can catch me. You can mainly catch me on Instagram. I'll be doing reels throughout the week. Ziggy the Beast. I do trending reels, so stuff that's kind of popping. I throw my little twist on them. It's funny because your boy got a 9 to 5, so sometimes streaming schedule be a little, But Twitter is where I chat throughout the day, liking y'all stuff, reposting, trying to engage with y'all. TikTok is TikTok. But you can find me on Twitch at Ziggy the Beast with 1 B. Just the regular, just Ziggy the Beast, not Ziggy the Beast. Yeah, right. Facebook, and also Facebook is Ziggy the Beast. We got the Level Up over there as well. Your boy does have a birthday coming up this week, so we were doing a birthday stream. We got some fun stuff planned. We're gonna have the full, the whole family gonna be involved in this stream. It's gonna be kind of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna do a little some games with the community and everything. So be looking out for that on my Twitter, like what the conditions are gonna be for the stream and everything. So Leo season, Leo gang, all my Leos in the house stand up. You feel me? Don't let all these Virgos and all these other people, try to. Capricorns, these Aries out here try to dim your light. You know what I'm saying? Leos, stand up. You hear me?
He said, don't let these Virgos.
Don't let these Virgos, Capricorns, these Cancers. You know what I'm saying? these Geminis. I'm just. It's all jokes, y'all. But definitely appreciate everybody and. I'll be around. I'm always hanging around in the Leo. Wow. You see how they be hating on the Leos?
Gang.
You see how they hate on the Leos. Look at this.
That mug came in like breaking news.
It did.
Terrorist gang.
That's all good though.
Oh, goodness.
But yeah,
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
y'all.
And myself, Miss Pinky 313. You can find me everywhere. When I mean everywhere. Follow me on Twitter, Miss Pinky 313 Play _. Follow me on here on Twitch. Y'all here. And if you're watching or listening somewhere else, make sure you follow me on Twitch, Miss Pinky 313 there. Instagram 313 Queen Pinky. Follow me on YouTube, which is 313 Miss Pinky. Go to my website www.misspinky313.com. I'm forgetting. Oh, TikTok, Miss Pinky 313. My TikToks has been popping off lately.
Well,
they really do.
Over there. Yeah,
Going crazy.
over there. Yeah. And that's all that I got, friends. Any other things before we
Y'all been amazing. Thanks for bringing me in on the 5th episode.
House of 5, be the 5.
Not one.
Look forward to doing some more with y'all.
5.
Right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all again for coming out and hanging with us this evening on the Say That Again podcast. Y'all be good. Have a good night's slumber. Drink your water like you're supposed to and all that good stuff. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, friends. Peace out.
And don't forget to grab your balls.
Right. Both of them. I got 2 balls. Bye, y'all.
Boss, bitch.